rights issue, which clearly it is not a civil rights issue.
So if your son or daughter, you would not support, if they were gay, you would not support legislation for them to be able to get married and have equal rights under
No, I would not. No, I would not. You know, it's like these people, I have nothing against either side. Love the people, hate the sin. And it is a sin, whether they want to admit it or not. You know, if I'm doing something wrong, make a law, make it right. Now I'm not doing a sin no more. So, you know, it's time. This is, back in '73, I was too young to be involved with that issue. But this is an issue that is in my time. History is going to be made. And whatever the consequences are, we, the people of the United States, are going to have to live with it. What happens down the road? Who knows?
Of course things are going to shift. The Republicans got plastered. They've got to get the gay vote. So we understand the political piece of this. There are some of us, these folk here, where it really is, we're actually simple enough to believe this. You know, and we're not authoritarians or theocrats, so we understand that if we lose a court, we lose a court, it becomes the law of the land. And we accept that, right? Now, what will happen is that it'll end up mobilizing us. And in a funny way, the Supreme Court voting against us will be like Emmett Till. Now, that's an extreme case. Till mobilized the black community. Now, I'm not saying they're the same, and I'm not making an argument of equivalence, right? What I am saying is that, in an odd way, this may actually end up mobilizing us in ways that we wouldn't have been organized before.
I mean, all these kids, like, gay marriage isn't just about, like, the parents. It's about the kids. Like, marriage protects the kids. It protects their parents. And so, yeah, I mean, these are my friends. Most of them live in North Carolina. Gay marriage was just banned in North Carolina. And that's broke my heart because I'm from North Carolina. But the tide is turning. Like, it barely passed, and next will pass. So.
Well, it says we got married in Vermont a couple years ago, and we live in the state of Pennsylvania, and so our marriage is not recognized by our home state or federally, and we love each other, and we had a wonderful wedding, we have a wonderful marriage, and that's great, but we don't have the same federal benefits as, you know, many gay and lesbian couples don't, and we want to, and it affects our lives and our financially and health insurance and all that kind of stuff. So it's very important to us.
Scalia asked the question, at what point did banning same-sex marriage become unconstitutional? And he really pressed on it. And Olson didn't have an answer.
Right. He didn't have an answer for it.
He didn't have an answer, and he said it's an unfair question, and it's not a kind of question you would ask ever about anything else, which came across as really defensive. And the answer, of course, is the Equal Protection Clause is the moment. It's the same moment for Loving versus Virginia. We just didn't recognize it. Right. But he wouldn't make the argument.